So you have finally decided to buy your first property in Toronto. Along with getting pre-approved, looking for the right property, and trying to stay within your budget, one of the things that are often overlooked once that property is obtained is closing costs. Closing costs are essentially everything that you're bringing to the table in order to obtain your property. Hello everyone, my name is Kokilan. I'm a realtor in the Greater Toronto Area, primarily focusing on the Toronto, Durham, and York region. Now, if you have found this video or any of my videos valuable, please click the like button and subscribe, as I'm really trying to grow this channel. And if you are interested in buying, selling, or simply just to talk about real estate, you can book an appointment at the link below. So let's jump back into closing costs and how much it's going to cost you to close on your first property. So in this example, we are going to stick to Toronto, and the situation being that you are a first-time home buyer, and the price that we're going to work with is $1 million. Your biggest cost is going to be your down payment. So essentially what you're bringing to the table, and the rest of the proceeds will be given by your lender. So in this example, say the purchase price is $1 million and you elect to do 20% down. 20% down payment would be $200,000. Now, when you are putting in an offer, there's usually a deposit that's given once the offer is accepted, and the rough going rate for that is usually around 5%. So say you are putting in an offer for a purchase price of $1 million, your deposit will likely be around $50,000. Now that $50,000 you can subtract from the $200,000. So $50,000 will be given with the offer, and the remaining $150,000 will be given upon your closing date. There is sometimes confusion as to if the deposit is on top of the down payment, which is not true. The down payment includes both the deposit and the remaining funds that you're going to be giving. Your next big cost is going to be your land transfer tax. So in Toronto, if you are buying a property for $1 million and you are a first-time home buyer, total land transfer tax works out to $24,475. Now this amount is after the first-time home buyer rebate that you'll be given, which is about $8,475. Next up will be your lawyer fee. Now the lawyer fees could vary depending on who's your lawyer, but in this example, we're going to use a rough amount of $2,000. The lawyer fee essentially covers everything from the lawyer arranging your closing documents with both yourself and the lender, and also making arrangements with the seller. This will also cover the registration of title for your name to actually be registered on title for the property, and also registration for your mortgagee, which will be required by your lender. So next up is going to be title insurance. Title insurance is pretty much a policy that protects the property owner and the lender against any title issues. Usually your lawyer will be making these arrangements to obtain that policy, and the price for a $1 million home with a mortgage of about $800,000 works out to about $840. A cost that can come up a few days after your offer has been accepted could be the cost for an inspection if you have elected to get one done. The cost for an inspection can vary depending on the size of the property, but in this example, we'll use an amount of around $400. The last cost that you could expect to pay is the appraisal. While your lender is working on your mortgage application, they may require an appraisal to be done. This is where they hire a certified appraiser to go out and appraise the property. This process is essentially to have the appraiser go in, take a look at the property, and come up with a report to make sure that whatever price that you're paying is similar to the actual market value compared to other homes that have sold in the area. Sometimes your lender would eat the cost of the appraisal, but in this example, let's assume that they won't. So the rough cost of an appraisal could be around $400. So days before your closing date, it's ideal that you reach out to your lawyer and get a statement of adjustments. This statement will break down each of these costs that I just have told you about, and will prepare you to arrange for those funds days before your closing date. So in conclusion, these are your total costs. 20% down payment on your $1 million purchase price will be $200,000. Your land transfer tax in Toronto will be $24,475. Your lawyer fees will be $2,000. Title insurance will be $840. Inspection will be $400. appraisal will be $400, and your total works out to $228,115. Now, if you had made it this far into watching the video, I want to say thank you, and hopefully I can create more content like this for you to stay educated on buying real estate in Toronto. This is Kokilan with Remax, Metropolis, and Paper Planes Group. I'll see you on the next one.